As a summary of what had previously been said about company Fertilife, remember that at first analyze the consequence and the action that should have been taken by the director of this company when they decide to expand their business of the fertilizer plant that was operating in Mexico and which due to financial problems could not continue alone. Everything was planned to be a success, and so it went marching, only began some detail that could put in danger the prestige that already had this company. In this new example, there is a situation with one of the Mexican employees of lower rank who complains about health problems due to change that have been experienced in the fertilization process. This she told one of the managers who did not pay attention to him or did any action that demonstrated the true human capacity and the desire to solve a situation that could become a future global problem. At this point, the employee already complaining about the impact that I had with the process. That should have been the key point to analyze the situation and not expand the result of decision at the wrong time. At this point, other ethical and professional factors enter into play from the time the manager rejects the employee's opinion and makes differing remarks about it. It's not only the reputation of the company, but also the response that manager had to an employee who sought help for a situation provoked by the company and that in this case is not under his responsibility. The most important thing is to recognize that the list of the problems must be attended to and resolved whether or not it has a major impact. The plan of action and the strict compliance of it is what elevates the image of the organization. When something goes wrong, the immediate solution to demonstrate how important ethical values and the importance of human quality are. Striving to resolve the situation helps in every way that make us go ahead and following the parameter and measure already exposed. Those same problems should not be repeated in the future. This is a more important thing. Doing this in science way does not detract from merit. On the contrary, allows us to go ahead convinced that problem or errors will not happen again. Finally, the company should be aware that giving out the problem in the healthy for everyone because at the same time it will give the solution to expose in a sincere way that has happened, involve all the party and all are left with the knowledge and the consequence that imply to repeat it in other time. Hence, the importance of following each of measure of the action plan, what is repeat. This is the most important to have it in previously implemented and give it the importance is deserved at any time. No matter how big the problem is, if we are able to solve it in the most professional way, that's all Fertilife in this case should have done in the last situation presented. This should be an example for all companies that may at some point have similar situation. The error is human, the mistakes are valid, but the answer is to be able to correct the error in order to do not have severe result and enforce what is fixed by law in contracts. Ethical issues and safety rules have to be respected at all levels of an organization. The action plans are given as the problem occurs. However, there are issues that under the law should already be written, signed and analyzed with each of the employees of the company, because they are generally rules that should not fail before any problem that could endanger the life of any worker. This is an extremely important issue that all organizations must adhere to. On the other hand, it should be taken into account, in my opinion, that despite the fact that the business successfully goes where the company originally belongs, the fact of creating branch or expanding its business in other location can increase the risk that were not previously an experienced new challenge for which one must be prepared. In that case, the action plan set can be modified to a new environment, but in that case to stop giving importance to other workers only to have a lower rank within the organization. Finally, the essential point in order to explain all the previous example is to make clear the importance of ethical and moral issues under which reflected the image and the name of any company. This is all. Thank you very much for your attention.